people, it's your girl Adeola. It is good to be back. Did you guys even miss me? Like, I missed you guys. Please do not be alarmed if you see my hairstyle change in this video. In the course of watching the video, my hairstyle may change suddenly. It happens sometimes. It's a magic something or funny. First of all, back at the salah to all my Muslim friends. Wishing you guys many more years in good health and prosperity. Also, thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you guys. Shout out. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Also, shout out to King's Palace in Houston, Texas for having my entire family for a week, and they had birthday parties for Zion, for me and Victor in advance, since the three of us are July babies. I'll make a detailed video to thank everyone after Victor's birthday at the end of this month, so thank you so much in advance. I'm grateful. So much has happened while we were on vacation in Houston. First of all, my fathers, Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Mr. Peter Obi, both of them have announced their actual running mates. I was like, now let's start with Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu Oshe. So his official running mate, as you guys must have heard, is 55-year-old Alhaji Kashim Shettima, the former governor of Borno State from 2011 to 2019. So it is a Muslim ticket for APC, confirmed. What? So the Tinubu people are saying that they based their choice on competence, not religion. I was like, So does this mean that there's not a single Christian competent enough to be my father's running mate in all of Nigeria? I'm just asking you respectfully, please, before you stone me. I'm just asking an innocent question, and I'm not saying that former Governor Shettima is not competent. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just asking an innocent question, whether he's speaking from the north or any other part of Nigeria. By the way, I know some people in the comment section will be like, Adeola, why are you focusing on religion? I am not focusing on religion. We are all focusing on competence. But there's this unspoken law in Nigeria that, if the presidential candidate is Christian, then his VP should be Muslim, and vice versa. It's not a written law. It's just trying to be fair to everybody. So as expected, Tinubu people are saying that this is not about religion. It's about who is competent. And Nigerians are saying, you have made this about religion. First of all, they are saying, so this means that there's not a Christian that is competent enough. But second of all, some people are saying, how Nigerians are. They like to talk, not me, but Nigerians, how they are. They are saying things like, they are just trying to get the votes of Muslims in northern Nigeria, especially those who believe that Tinubu is not Muslim enough, being that he's a Yoruba Muslim. We talked about that in the past, how some northern Muslims in Nigeria don't consider Yoruba Muslims as Muslim enough. And the second reason is that he's also married to a Christian woman, and so there are people that don't consider him Muslim enough. The Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, said that they've rejected this Muslim ticket, and sure enough, a lot of Nigerian pastors are now telling their congregation not to vote for the APC's Muslim ticket. Let me know what you think about the Muslim ticket. And by the way, if you're okay with Muslim ticket, please make sure that you're also gonna be okay if there's ever gonna be a Christian ticket. But anyways, let's talk about the former Governor Shettima. Governor Shettima graduated from the University of Maiduguri with a degree in agricultural economics in 1989, and then he got his master's at the University of Ibadan in Oyo State, obtaining a master's degree in agricultural economics in 1991. He was the governor that cried at Aso Rock while he was telling Buhari that he had high hopes that Buhari would end Boko Haram when he becomes president, didn't we all?
Your Excellency, we came with some observations and 10 specific requests for urgent presidential intervention. These observations and requests are products of discussions in the aftermath of our extraordinary security meeting held 1 week ago. Mr. President, sir, we are here as a people who worked, prayed, and waited for your presidency in the firm and undying belief that with you as Commander-in-Chief, Boko Haram will become history in Borno.
And of course, he visited Aso Rock a number of times, urging Buhari to fire the Chief of Army Staff, that is Buratai, because of the Boko Haram insurgency, and Buhari did not listen. You guys remember Buratai, by the way, who once said that insecurity cannot end in Nigeria for another 20 years.
Truth must be told, because this thing cannot end. I predicted sometimes that it may take another 20 years, and that is the truth.
The chief of army staff. So Governor Shetima, his convoy was attacked by Boko Haram one time, and they killed 3 of his men. And then when I went to Bono in 2017 with Dr. Sesan Oluwashola and Pastor Felix to deliver the container of food that you guys donated, Governor Shetima was the governor at the time. He facilitated our stay with high security while we were in Bonum. Recently, Governor Shetima was in the news when he said that the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo is too nice to be a politician. He should be selling ice cream and popcorn. I said, my father. So he apologized, by the way, 48 hours after saying that. So Governor Shetima is now back on our radar now that he is Tinubus running mate. So let's talk about what people are saying about Governor Shetima being Tinubus running mate. This comment is from Ayedu Ernest, and he said APC is saying Christians in the voting don't matter. It's now for Christians to massively and corporately vote against Muslim agenda. I come in peace. Wow. Okay. Even if we don't talk about this, I'm sorry, it is an issue for a lot of people. Lanre Okeyinka says Tinubu himself is closer to Christianity and he's liberal enough to have a Christian and a pastor as a wife. Any further argument contrary or doubting his good intentions on this is purely political. Whoever would not support him because of this would neither support him even if he chooses the Pope. Wow. Okay. He has a point. What do you guys think about that? Let's read more comments. This one is from Femi Samuel, and he said they've lost the elections. They are wasting their time and money. I don't know. I won't say anybody lost election until the election actually happens. That's just me. I've seen so many surprises. It is getting heated in here. Real quick, guys, I'm yet to hear back from Tinubu's former school about his credentials. The moment I hear back from them, I will let you guys know. Like I said, it's getting heated in here because Tinubu was not the only one that announced his running mate. Mr. Peter Obi also announced his running mate. For so long, there were talks of his party merging with Kwankwaso's party, and people were really excited, you know.
If you now make Peter Obi as the president at 60. By the time he finishes 8 years, Kwankwaso would have been 74, 75. So the young man again will say he's too old to run for president. But if you allow Senator Kwankwaso to become the president and Chief Peter Obi becomes his vice president, it means at the time Senator Kwankwaso will be finishing, even if it is 8 years, Chief Peter Obi would have been 67, 68, therefore strong enough to run for the president of Nigeria.
So they proposed that Peter Obi should be Kwankwaso's running mate, which obviously Peter Obi did not agree to. So, ladies and gentlemen, Peter Obi's running mate is 46-year-old Dati Yusuf Baba Ahmed, an economist with a bachelor's and master's in economics, and he also got his PhD from the University of Westminster in London. He is a former senator representing Kaduna North. He's also a well-known professor and expert on the Islamic legal system, and he's the founder and the pro-chancellor of Bayes University in Abuja. You guys must have seen pictures and videos of Bayes University in Abuja. So he's the owner of that university. Meanwhile, please move closer, guys. We've seen it all under Buhari's government. ISIS, the Islamic State's West Africa province, that is ISWAP, now operates freely in Nigeria, breaking out hundreds of terrorists at Kuje prison in Abuja. The Nigerian government said, well, they only released 879 inmates. And among those people, only 68 of them are Boko Haram terrorists. And that we shouldn't worry because, oh, they have rearrested 578 of them. My people. First of all, if Nigerian government tells you that it's only 800 people, take it with a grain of salt because Nigerian government is known to lie. Over and over and over, they've lied to us, especially trying to cover up and minimize issues like this. So we don't really know exactly how many inmates were released. They want us to know that right now it's only 400 plus inmates, stroke terrorists that are out there. So no cause for alarm, that's what they are telling us. But I think it's very important for Nigerians to know that we've had at least 14 prison attacks in the last 3 years with more than 5,000 inmates freed. The interesting thing is noting that this prison break lasted from 10 p.m. on July 5th till 5 a.m. on July 6th. That's 7 hours of operation. You need to see the video, by the way. We can't really show it, but they were shooting sporadically for 7 hours. And the Nigerian military could not stop them. What am I even saying? The Nigerian military was busy killing young people in Ogbaru in Anambra State. We'll talk more about that in another episode. But this government, this Buhari's government, is very, very selective over who they go after. Also, did you guys see the report that the soldiers guiding the Kuje prison, the soldiers who knew the terrain really well, the soldiers that were familiar with the place, were removed 24 hours to the operation? This is nothing but an insider job. There is no way that the security forces were not aware that these people were coming, and there's no way that they are not working with these terrorists. I mean, say whatever you want to say, Abba. All this cannot be coincidence. Now, I find it really interesting that the President Buhari decided to blame the intelligence agency over this attack. So he's not to be blamed. He has absolutely no blame. And guess what he did after that? He demanded a comprehensive report on the jailbreak. That's it. By the way, on that same day, Nigerians, his own convoy, Buhari's convoy, made up of his security forces, journalists, and so on, that went ahead of him to Daura because he was going to Daura. They were attacked. Buhari's convoy was attacked. For some reason, Nigerians have been saying, why was Buhari not in this convoy? I don't know. And I don't know why you even say something like that as Nigerians. Don't be enemies of progress. Anyways, back to what I was saying. And all this is happening while Buhari is telling us that security has drastically improved under his administration.
We have done quite well in security.
But we are also celebrating the remarkable progress made in restoring peace and security.
You see? Now guess what Buhari did? On the same day that his convoy was attacked, on the same day that this prison was attacked, he got on a private jet and he went to Dakar. It's obvious that this government doesn't care anymore. I mean, we're basically on our own in Nigeria. Guys, when someone fails in their job, we hold them accountable. We even fire them. I don't understand what our lawmakers are doing. Shouldn't they summon the president with everything that is happening? He needs to be held accountable. He's the president. And all these things are happening under his nose. Elections are coming and we presently have hundreds of criminals on the loose.
We are also celebrating the remarkable progress made in restoring peace and security.
Will you shut up? You don't even, not you, Mr. President, call it the word, don't let me look you in the eyes. So let me know what you guys think about all this. You guys not do much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to Angola, guys. Guess what? Former President Jose Eduardo dos Santos died on Friday, July 8th at the age of 79. This man was once one of Africa's longest serving presidents. I mean, he was president for 38 years. 38 years. It's a serious something. He did not want to leave. You guys remember him? In fact, his daughter, who at some point became the richest woman in all of Africa, was also trying to become president after her dad. We talked about that on the show before. Now, for the 4 decades that this man was president of Angola, Jose fought the longest civil war in Africa. Also, he turned his country into a major oil producer. Angola became a huge oil hub, making him and his family wealthy at the expense of the people. Not that they didn't do anything at all, but while they became a major hub, there's like huge wealth and there's also huge poverty. Now, what I don't understand is why he never thought of building one badass hospital in his country where he could be treated in the 38 years that he was president. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they don't have nice hospitals in Angola, but the man died in Barcelona, Spain, following a long illness where he was getting treated. I mean, these African leaders, it's like they don't think. In fact, he lived mostly in Barcelona since stepping down in 2017, and he had been undergoing treatment there for health problems. Why couldn't he be treated in his own country? I think even if they don't do well as president, that they would want to die in their country, and I don't know. So Angola's current head of state, João Lourenço, announced 5 days of national mourning starting on Saturday, July 9th, when the country's flag will fly at half-staff and public events also cancelled. So I'd like to hear from the people of Angola about how they feel about their former president, Jose Eduardo, that passed. But I'm hoping that the rest of us can learn something from him. I mean, the man lived as if he would never die. 38 years in power. That was just... All these dictators, they eventually die someday, and I just wish that our leaders will learn. Anyways, you guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Before I leave real quick, huge shout out to Grace Ofure, by the way, because this woman went all out for my birthday, and I'll still give details when I do the birthday video. But on top of her making me the outfit that I wore on my birthday, which I'll still come back to, she's doing some giveaways on my behalf because it's my birthday. I'm like, what? Shut up. Between now and the next 2 weeks, if anybody is interested in patronizing her, buying any of the lands that she sells, she's giving out a 15% discount if you tell her that you're from me, just because it's my birthday. So for the next 2 weeks, instead of the usual 10% discount that she gives, she's giving a 15% discount for anybody that pays everything in the next 3 months. So if I were you, I would take advantage of that. So please contact her if you're interested. The second thing that she's doing is she's offering 2 different classes for anybody that wants to go into real estate. You want to know the in and out before you even dab into real estate, before you start buying properties. And the second class is for anybody that wants to have their own real estate company, or anybody that wants to become a sales agent. So she's teaching you how you can be like her, how you can have your own real estate company. So she said that these 2 classes are usually $500 each, but because it's my birthday, she's teaching them for $200 each. So if anybody is interested in attending any of these classes, please, the link to sign up is in the description below. Make sure that you contact her. Because it's my birthday, if you sign up this month of July, they would be $200 each. So I think this is great offer for you to learn how to have your own real estate company for $200. Like, come on, that's I don't know what else she can do. That's just like a really ridiculous price, and she's willing to pour out her art for anybody that wants to have their own real estate company in Nigeria especially, and anybody that wants to go into real estate and you want to know the in and out of real estate before you start buying properties. And now the last thing that she wants to do is, if anybody signs up for these 2 classes, you have automatically entered yourself into a raffle. In December of this year, she wants to sponsor somebody to Dubai to go and spend Christmas in Dubai. I don't know if you've seen pictures and videos of Christmas in Dubai. It is so beautiful during Christmas time. So if I were you, sign up for these 2 classes, either how to get into real estate or how to have your own real estate company. And with that $200, you've automatically entered yourself into that raffle. So you just have to sign up this month, July, and then next month she will be selecting a winner who would get an all-expense paid trip to Dubai. Hotel, flight, everything will be paid to Dubai to celebrate Christmas in Dubai. And she told me that she will also be bringing you a surprise to Dubai. That's wonderful. I'm really excited about this. Now, for those that may be wondering about the last raffle that she did for Dubai trip, all expense paid trip to Dubai, well, you have not seen the picture because for some reason the person that won had been lobbying to get the money instead of actually going to Dubai, and she's insisting that no, it is all expense paid trip to Dubai. That's what we promised, and that's what we're doing. So if you enter the raffle for the Christmas trip to Dubai, please don't, if you win, please don't ask for the money. She will not give you the money. She would pay for your flight, she will pay for your hotel and everything, and your food in Dubai. She's not giving out the money. I just thought I should mention that. Also, the person that won the raffle that she did last month, free land in Lekki, has received the documents to his land. He lives in Canada, by the way, and he has gotten his papers for the land that he won in Lekki. So make sure that you sign up for those 2 classes. Make sure that you take advantage of the 15% discount that she's giving out because it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Thank you so much, Grace Sofri. So guys, did you click the thumbs up button yet? Thank you so much for those that clicked the thumbs up button. And we got to 600,000 subscribers. Hey man, somebody thank you on behalf of myself and Kolido and everybody here. I just want to thank you guys for watching and for subscribing. Alright y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button and the bell button. Until next time, I'm going to see you all later. Peace out.